If you're an NRI living in the US, this is one of the most searched and most misunderstood questions. Do NRIs have to file a US tax return? Some people say yes, everyone must file. Others say no, only US citizens file. Both are partially wrong. In this video, I'll explain exactly when an NRI must file a US tax return, when filing is not required, and how the IRS actually decides. Here's the short answer. Some NRIs must file a US tax return. Some don't. It depends on your US tax residency status, your income amount, your income source, and sometimes your visa history. So let's break this down step by step. Simply, the first and most important question is, are you a US tax resident or non-resident for US tax purposes? This has nothing to do with Indian residency. The IRS decides residency using 1. The green card test, 2. The substantial presence test. If you pass either one, you are a US tax resident, even if you're an NRI. Residency decides what income you report. If you are a US tax resident, then you generally must file a US tax return if your income is above the filing threshold. This includes salary earned in the US and income earned in India, and income earned anywhere else in the world. Yes, global income. Even if income stays in India, you already paid tax in India. Money never came to the US. Filing is still required. Now let's talk about US non-resident aliens. If you are a non-resident alien, you must file a US tax return only if you have US source income, such as salary for work done in the US, US rental income, US dividends, certain US interest income. If you earned only Indian income and no US source income, you generally do not need to file a US tax return. This surprises many people. Even if you are a resident or non-resident, income level matters. The IRS sets minimum filing thresholds which depend on filing status, age, residency type. For many NRIs, if income crosses the threshold, filing is required. If income is below it, filing may not be mandatory but still sometimes beneficial. Important point: filing is different from paying tax. Even if tax payable is 0, filing may still matter if you want a tax refund, you need compliance for future visas or green card, you want to claim foreign tax credit, you need to carry forward losses, you want to avoid future IRS questions. Not filing when required can lead to penalties, interest, immigration complications. Let's bust some common myths. I'm an Indian citizen, so I don't need to file US taxes. My income is in India, so the IRS doesn't care. My employer deducted tax, so filing is optional. NRE income is tax-free everywhere. Reality: the IRS looks at residency plus income, not nationality. So here's the simple takeaway. US tax resident NRIs usually must file. US non-resident NRIs file only if US income exists. Residency plus income decide everything. Filing does not always mean paying more tax. In the next video, we'll cover US versus India. When is an NRI a US tax resident?